Hello beautiful friends, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you guys are new here. This is Tiffany, and today I am bringing you some super duper easy breakfast ideas. I don't know if you guys love breakfast, but I love sweet breakfast. I have such a sweet tooth and I love anything associated with that. So anything easy and cheap also. So I'm sharing with you some super duper easy recipes that I've come across. Some are healthy-ish, some are not. So, but one of these is I've shared in the past. I don't know if you guys saw that video because it was like mixed in with some fall scent stuff, but I'm going to share it with you again because it is a go-to, even if it's not fall. But I hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you give the video a big thumbs up. If you guys are new here, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you here and say hey in the comments. Sometimes it does take me a little bit to get back to you guys because I want to make sure I get to you all, and life is crazy busy right now in our household. So I want to take the time to get back to you guys because I do so appreciate all the comments. Also, today's video is in collaboration with one of my friends here on YouTube. Her name is Hannah. Her channel is Hannah Living Blessed. Hannah is awesome. She is a woman of faith. She shares her faith journey. She is a recovering addict, and she shares all kinds of love and inspiration. And she has just got the biggest heart, and she's such a good mama. She shares lots of home inspiration. She shares groceries. She shares cooking. She's awesome. She has all kinds of content on her channel. So please, she's so close to 1,000 subscribers. Go give Hannah some love and tell her I sent you. She's a sweetheart, and I know you guys will love her. Let's go ahead and get started in today's video, guys. Sorry, my hair is a mess. We've had softball again. 3 games in a row, and I actually made this. I don't know if you guys can see that. I made this shirt, designed it, and created it. So I do have an announcement coming with that here before too long, once I'm ready to get started. Let me know if you guys like that kind of stuff. But been working real hard on that kind of thing, but I'll let you guys know as soon as I get that going. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. I love you all, and let's get started. I'll quit rambling. Okay, this first recipe is just simple cinnamon rolls that we actually did these for Easter, but you can do these anytime. I make Christmas trees at Christmas. I make Easter bunnies at Easter. I just kind of go with different themes, different times of the year, just because it's just fun for the kids. And bunnies can be anytime. It can be during spring. It can just be for fun because kids love to just take something simple and make it creative, and I am simple. I can't do super crafty things, so that's what I'm doing here. Just making little Easter bunny cinnamon rolls because we love cinnamon rolls like on a weekend, like on a Sunday morning. If we're going to go to church or do something, we like to throw in some cinnamon rolls, and eventually I will hand make my own, but I've yet to do that. Now Ryan has done that and he does it awesome, but it's a lot of work. So for today, we're just unrolling these, and then I'm going to take one of the cinnamon rolls and cut it into little ears. And then once those bake in the oven as permitted by your oven on the back of the label, then what I do is I heat up the icing for about 20 seconds in the microwave once it's cooked and baked and everything, and just makes it a lot easier to pour over top of it. So that's what we're doing here. And then I'll use some little chocolate chips for the eyes, just to make it even cuter, and the kids loved it. So here are the little bunny cinnamon rolls and some fruit on the side, guys. Super cute. I did mess up the ears a little because you're supposed to use a whole roll and cut them into pieces to make the ears, but I didn't feel like wasting all of that, so I just cut off some on the actual cinnamon roll when I was running short. Okay guys, this is my seasonal recipe. This is a family favorite. I know it's not fall, but this is so good I had to share it with you. I have shared it in the past, but I think it got lost in like one of my videos. So since it's not fall, and since this is awesome for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacking, anything, I want to share it with you. All you need for this is a whole bunch of unhealthy ingredients that combine together, and please do not sub them out for the healthy way. I have subbed it for like applesauce before to make it healthier. No, you don't want to do that because it definitely changes it completely. So this is one recipe that I do not sub on. And I do not follow the rules. I don't throw the dry ingredients together and then
sift it and then throw the wet together and then, you know, all those step-by-step things. I don't do that. I don't have time for that. So I just throw it all together and it's always come out really good. So all we need for this is you're going to throw 4 eggs in your mixing bowl, 2 cups of sugar. You need a cup of oil. I am going to be using olive oil in this. I know I usually use vegetable oil or canola or something else, but this turned out just fine because that's what I keep on hand is olive oil. You need 1 stick of butter. I do like to melt my butter in the microwave for about 20 seconds just to make it blend easier. You also need 1 15-ounce can of pumpkin, a teaspoon of vanilla, but I don't measure that because I love vanilla. You need 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. We also need 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, a dash of nutmeg, but I don't listen, I just throw in whatever. A teaspoon of salt. I don't put a whole lot of salt because I do use the salted butter just because the unsalted is so much more expensive. So I just don't use as much salt in my recipes. And then we also need 3 cups of flour. And then all I'm gonna do is mix all of this together with my mixer. If you don't have a mixer, I guess you could hand mix it, but that would be a lot of work. And then once I get all those ingredients in there, I am throwing in 2 cups of chocolate chips. I like to use the mini ones just because it makes it feel more, I don't know, makes it feel more special, I guess, but use what you have. I just line the bottom of my muffin trays and then I just scoop it. These will make an absolute ton. You will bake them in the oven at 375 for 16 to 20 minutes. And I'm telling you, if you're not a pumpkin person, this will change your mind. This is so, so good, guys.
So here are the muffins. They're perfect. These are just a favorite that I bake. I love these. These are our family's favorite muffins, you know. So usually I make them all the time when it is fall, but I thought, why not make them now? I had a can of pumpkin and they're so good, guys. You've got to make these. I've shared these before, but in case you didn't see that video, try these muffins. You'll never go back to the other way.
And see, we put some apples with it just to make it, you know, healthy. Okay, we're gonna call this my favorite banana bread, but I actually have 2 favorite recipes. This, I'm just throwing it all in the mixing bowl because like the other recipe, I don't listen to the instructions. I just do my own thing and it works out. So all I'm gonna do is I am throwing in 1 cup of brown sugar. I'm throwing in 2 eggs, and you can beat them if you want to, but I'm not. I'm throwing in 1 stick, which is equal to 8 tablespoons of butter, and I do melt that. 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla, or however much you guys like. Then you need 1 3/4 cup of flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and optionally, which I've never added, you can throw in a 1/2 cup of pecans, depending on where you live, how you say it. So I'm just gonna mix all that together, and then you can take 4 to 5 ripe bananas. Mine are super overripe. They're like brown, almost black. So I am just throwing those in there, mixing them together, spreading it in an 8x8 pan. Honestly, you can throw it in whatever pan you want. I put it in a loaf pan sometimes. And then this is what makes it taste even better. You can sprinkle some little bits of sugar on top, and it just, I don't have words for what that tastes like when you combine that. And sometimes I'll throw chocolate chips in too to make it even more healthy.
Here is the banana bread. I had softball scrimmage, and look at this. This is what happens. So yes, this is a hit. Banana bread is awesome, and this is an awesome recipe to make. I have another go-to one that I do, but I really like this recipe. Okay guys, here is the banana bread afterwards, after the pan is completely empty, but it's so moist and so good. And I did throw in an extra banana because I just didn't have any reason to keep it. It was going, you know, turning brown and going bad. But really, really good because you add that little bit of sugar on top. Like I said, you can do whatever you want with this. You can throw chocolate chips in this if you want. Hubby does not prefer chocolate chips, and we don't prefer the nuts in it like some people do. It actually wasn't in this recipe. But so good, so easy, and it goes really, really fast.
Okay guys, I'm just showing you something so easy to like get your breakfast going on the right foot if you don't want all the sweets. You know, I'm saving the healthy part for last. I've got these chicken sausages. I got these at Sam's Club, but they were a little pricey, but they have a huge pack and we just keep them in the freezer. All I did was brown them. They don't take any time at all. We just need to heat them up basically because they're already cooked. Then I am going to take my favorite, which is Kodiak Cakes. Sometimes you can find these at Sam, which is a better deal if you can find them there. I do prefer Kodiak Cakes because I've made my own healthy-ish version with protein powder and it never turns out the same. So I just follow the instructions, which is usually like 1 cup of mix to 1 cup of water. And I do throw vanilla in a lot of times to make it fluffy. Then you just spoon this out, and this is actually 1 serving, like the 1 cup. This is 1 serving, and it makes 3 amazing pancakes. I just love Kodiak Cakes. I really, really wish that they would like reach out to me because I make protein balls with their stuff too. I'm throwing some fresh blueberries on there, and then I'm taking some egg whites. And yeah, you can measure it, but why bother with that, guys? Who's got the time to measure stuff? So I just cook up some egg whites, some protein pancakes, throw in the blueberries for some added fruit, because you know blueberries are a superfood. And then we've got some of that chicken sausage, and this is just a super easy, healthy breakfast that doesn't skimp on flavor at all.
There are the egg whites. I just used what was left in the container. Those containers are around, I think, $3 at Aldi's, but you can also buy just plain eggs and separate the egg whites, yolk. This is chicken sausage. This is that new find we get. It looks like hot dogs, but they really like this. So I got that at Aldi's also. I think it was somewhere around $3 for that chicken sausage. I also like to use turkey sausage that I get from Walmart. And then I had Kodiak cake mix up in the cabinet already. I bought it on special over at Sam's Club forever ago. You got like a big box. I think around 5 something for the protein pancake mix. You can make your own protein pancakes. But I just was using, this is only 1 cup. So if I was going to make it for the whole family, I'll obviously add more than that. But that is just what I was making this morning. And then there are some blueberries I threw in. But Kodiak cakes are so good. They make you feel guilt-free eating pancakes for breakfast. But there you go, guys. There's an easy, healthy breakfast. Okay, friends, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some super easy breakfast ideas that, you know, you can make ahead of time, freeze up, do whatever you want with them. But I appreciate you all watching. Don't forget to go and check out Hannah's channel. Give her some love and tell her I sent you. And I will see you guys next time. Love you all. Bye.